Why do you think it is today that a lot of American men are going overseas to find wives?
I cannot relate. It is the real thing, but it's just insecurity. Think overseas, go overseas.
9 times out of 10, you are not getting these men in their prime. And the reason why this garbage started in the first place is because these passport bros went around and said, oh, look at this other group of women. They're so much better than you. And that will naturally put anyone on the defense.
That about these foreign women talking about, I got your man. Girl, those girls, as soon as they get that visa, they're going to be gone in 24 weeks, if not 3 months. Because guess what? They're going to realize that those guys were discarded and unwanted for a reason.
Look, when you say that you're a passport bro, I'm just keeping it real. When you say that, you are publicly admitting that you don't have the personality, social skills, or the confidence to get a lady.
Women that react really negatively towards passport bros, they probably kind of feel rejected, and like their pool of men is getting smaller, and they're like, oh, why are you going overseas? Just always this shaming men for their preferences, for what they do, for what they don't want to do. Like there's so much of.
Let me get this straight. You have been telling men for years that you don't want them, that you don't need them, that they don't meet your standards, that they don't treat you right, that you can pay for your own hair, you can pay for your own nails, you can afford your own home, you can afford your own car. Men are good for nothing. You're strong, you're independent. But then you get mad when these men go to another country to actually find a woman that has the qualities that they are looking for in a wife. Make it make sense.
Imagine a man, disillusioned by the American dream, finding his true worth thousands of miles away. This is the story of the passport bro. Frustrated by a Western dating scene that demands he treats women like royalty while leaving him undervalued, he's breaking free from what feels like an outdated version of the American dream. These men, known as passport bros, are pioneering a new kind of migration, seeking countries where relationships and societal dynamics haven't been heavily altered by modern societal shifts. They're looking for women who value traditional masculine qualities they feel are overlooked back home. This isn't about seeking subservience or dodging feminism. It's about finding a relationship dynamic that celebrates mutual respect and traditional roles. The passport bro lifestyle is more than an escape. It's a deliberate journey toward being appreciated and valued. It's about discovering places where their efforts are acknowledged, allowing them to live with dignity and in true partnership. Men in the West are increasingly lost, confused, abandoned by a society where they feel invisible. They're ditching the comforts of the West, leaving behind friends and family to brave the unknown. The Western world, celebrated as a land of free and unending opportunity, has started to show its cracks, especially to the average man. What happens when the land of the free starts to feel like a high-stakes trap where they can't get ahead? Middle-class men, often overlooked in their homeland, find themselves revered abroad, experiencing a taste of the validation and appreciation that has eluded them at home. Thanks to dating apps and a culture steeped in hypergamy, many average men find themselves ghosted in their own dating markets. Modern feminism has reshaped societal roles, often sidelining men, especially average men. It's not just about shifting dynamics at work or in relationships. It's about how society views the utility and value of the average man. The pandemic did more than just disrupt. It revolutionized how and where we can work. As the world went online, many men realized they weren't tethered to their high-cost, high-stress Western lifestyles. Why not live where the cost of living respects their wallet and the culture respects their contributions as men more? As living costs skyrocket, the middle class feels the squeeze the hardest. Educated, hardworking men are finding that the promised good life is a mirage in the desert of modern economics. Regardless of political leanings, many feel their governments are failing them. Taxes rise, services dwindle, and the middle class carries the burden. In the last decade, many developing countries that once seemed remote or underdeveloped now offer modern conveniences that many Western men crave. In some cases, they are even nicer and more luxurious than what they have at home for half the price. These foreign nations provide not only a lower cost of living, but also a community that values the traditional male role, something increasingly rare in the West. As Western societies continue to evolve, many men are voting with their feet and wallets, seeking out culture that align more closely with their personal values and aspirations for a balanced life. For these men, the decision isn't just about finding love or saving money. It's about rediscovering a sense of worth and respect. It's a profound statement in a world that often seems to have forgotten them. The origins of the movement trace back to World War I and II, when military men found love and peace abroad. Today, the movement has grown exponentially, reflecting a significant shift in societal behavior. The movement is not just about escaping, it's about finding a better quality of life. Many are healing from past traumas, seeking peace, appreciation, and understanding the role. As the movement gains momentum, it represents more than a trend. It's a quest for fulfillment. Passport brothers travel to countries with beautiful beaches, friendly people, and affordable living. Popular destinations include Mexico, Brazil, Colombia, Thailand, the Philippines, and Vietnam. Croatia, Colombia, and Cambodia are also favorites among these men. The Passport Bro movement isn't just a fun getaway. It's a profound transformation and, in many cases, a necessary response to the systemic undervaluation they've endured at home. It's a bold step towards a life where they are not just seen, but celebrated for the first time. Join us on this journey to understand the Passport Bro phenomenon and discover if this path could be your gateway to a life of respect and fulfillment.